Two neighbors, one burning border, and a word that changes everything: open war. After deadly airstrikes and retaliation, Pakistan and Afghanistan stand on the edge of something far bigger. Washington has now stepped in, backing Islamabad's right to defend itself. The Taliban says it's ready to talk, but the bombs have already spoken. A nuclear-armed power versus battle-hardened guerrillas. Is this a border clash or the start of a dangerous new chapter in South Asia? It began with airstrikes. Pakistan launched strikes across the Afghan border, targeting what it said were militant hideouts. Within hours, retaliation followed. Afghan Taliban forces responded along the volatile frontier. Casualties mounted on both sides. What had simmered for months suddenly erupted into open confrontation. Islamabad called it an open war. Kabul denied sheltering militants and accused Pakistan of shifting blame. The United States moved quickly. The State Department declared it supports Pakistan's right to defend itself against attacks from the Taliban, which Washington designates as a specially designated global terrorist group. The US said it is aware of the escalating fighting and expressed sorrow over the loss of life, but the message was unmistakable. Pakistan, a major non-NATO ally, has backing in principle. At a moment of regional volatility, that signal carries weight. On paper, Pakistan's military power dwarfs Afghanistan's. Advanced air capability, heavy artillery, nuclear deterrence, but history complicates the picture. The Taliban have fought for decades against foreign armies, against insurgencies, across mountains and deserts. They returned to power in 2021 after US withdrawal. Guerrilla tactics, mobility, and terrain familiarity give them asymmetric strength. This is not a conventional battlefield, and that makes escalation harder to predict. At the heart of the crisis lies one accusation. Pakistan says Afghan territory shelters militants who launch attacks across the border. Kabul rejects that outright. Afghan authorities argue Pakistan is shifting blame from its own internal security failures. Afghanistan's Taliban rulers say they are willing to negotiate, but negotiations require calm, and the guns have not fallen silent. Both sides report heavy losses. The United States says the Taliban have failed to uphold counter-terrorism commitments and warns that extremist groups continue to use Afghan soil as a launching pad. The risk now is miscalculation. A day earlier, US President praised Pakistani PM Shahbaz Sharif and Asim Munir amid Pakistan-Afghanistan conflict.
But I get along with Pakistan, as you know, very well. Very, very well. You have a great prime minister, you have a great general there, you have a great leader that I think two of the people that I really respect a lot. And I think that Pakistan is doing terrifically well, yeah.
South Asia is on edge after Pakistan bombed Afghanistan early on February 22. In a dramatic escalation of tensions, Pakistan carried out fresh strikes along the border into its neighboring nation, Afghanistan. According to the Associated Press, Pakistan said the precision strikes aimed to target militant hideouts blamed for recent attacks inside the country. According to Afghan local media and the Pakistani Ministry of Information, the Pakistani Air Force reportedly carried out airstrikes in several areas of eastern and southeastern Afghanistan. Although Islamabad has not specified the areas of the strikes, footage on social media showed the huge impact of the airstrikes inside Afghanistan. Pakistan's information minister Ataullah Tarar wrote on X that the military conducted what he described as intelligence-based selective operations against 7 camps belonging to Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan, or TTP, and its affiliates. He also said an affiliate of the Daesh group was targeted. Pakistan's Public Information and Broadcasting Ministry said that Pakistan has conclusive evidence that these acts of terrorism were perpetrated by the Fitna al-Khawarij, or FAK, on the behest of their Afghanistan-based leadership and handlers. Responsibility for these attacks was also claimed by Afghanistan-based Pakistani Taliban belonging to FAK and their affiliates, and the Islamic State of Khorasan Province, or ISKP, the country's ministry added. Afghanistan's Tolo News reported that Pakistan struck Kogiani, Ghani Khel, Nangarhar, and Besud districts in Nangarhar Province. Tolo News reported that a spokesperson for the Nangarhar Police Command said the Pakistani military targeted a civilian's home in Besud, resulting in 23 family members being buried under the rubble. The strikes came in the aftermath of recent suicide bombing incidents in Pakistan. On February 16th, Pakistani security personnel in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province were targeted when an attacker, backed by gunmen, rammed an explosives-laden vehicle into a Pakistani military post in Bajaur district. The blast caused part of the compound to collapse, killing 11 soldiers and a child. The authorities later said the attacker was an Afghan national. Also, just hours before the latest border strikes, another suicide bomber targeted a security convoy in the nearby Bannu district in the northwest, killing 2 soldiers, including a lieutenant colonel. Fuming over back-to-back terror strikes, Pakistan vowed to avenge the killing of its soldiers and warned it would not allow any attack launched from Afghanistan to go unanswered. Pakistan's foreign ministry had also summoned an Afghan diplomat over a recent terrorist attack in the northwestern province of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, near the Afghan border. Pakistan has accused Afghanistan of sheltering TTP terrorists and being responsible for a surge in cross-border attacks, a claim Afghanistan denied. Islamabad urged Kabul to take measures to prevent terror groups from using Afghan territory for attacks on Pakistani soil and to dismantle the alleged sanctuaries of the TTP terrorist group inside Afghanistan. In October last year, Pakistani fighter jets conducted strikes deep inside Afghanistan, targeting terrorist hideouts. Pakistan has seen a rise in militant violence in recent years, much of it blamed on the TTP and outlawed Baloch separatist groups. The TTP is closely allied with Afghanistan's Taliban, who returned to power in 2021 after the withdrawal of American forces. According to Pakistani military officials, more than 500 people, including over 311 soldiers, were killed in attacks, largely carried out by the TTP last year. Relations between the neighboring countries have remained tense since October, when deadly border clashes killed dozens of soldiers, civilians, and suspected militants. The violence followed explosions in Kabul that Afghanistan officials blamed on Pakistan. A Qatar-mediated ceasefire has largely held, but talks in Istanbul failed to produce a formal agreement, and relations remain strained. Also, the strikes come at a time of rising global instability, with ongoing tensions between the United States and Iran, adding to fears of a wider regional crisis.